Just got done with 2 miles of running, 1 mile of walking, trying to cool down. It's extremely hot out here, 100 degrees, and I'm in my trash bag, my jacket, all the good stuff. But I want to talk about AMC and the arbitration effect because I saw it happen today, and it's just not happening at the rate that they think it's going to happen. I apologize to anyone who owns AMC for what I'm about to tell you, but you see, the arbitration of what AMC and Ape are worth, if you guys are not familiar, it's essentially 2 to 1. Meaning, Ape should be worth $2 if AMC is going to be 401. Yes, it was a battle of 401 today for AMC, but unfortunately, it's not going to equal out that way because the math is this. Once that conversion date gets hit, once the judge figures it all out and everyone understands their Ape shares are going to turn into AMC shares, you're going to see AMC plummet. Okay, guys? I'm just letting you know now. It's going to come crashing down. And at the rate that it comes crashing down, like you've seen in the last 7 days, it have a red day. It's losing every day. At the rate it's coming crashing down, Ape is not going to go up. It's not going to go up like you think it is. Ape is not going to rush to the 2 to 1 ratio that it is based off of the float. If you guys do not understand what I'm saying and you don't know the math of it, please get the hell out of the stock market. Get the hell out of those two stocks because it's going to cost you everything. Well, I already said this like almost a year ago when they announced Ape was coming out. I said, guys, get the hell out. It's a Trojan horse in the stock market. And everybody called me a shill. And those same people who call me a shill and a liar, they don't exist anymore. The terrible Froggy Styles, Froggy Stocks, whoever, I don't even know the names anymore. You know, all these guys who are Adam Aron apologists at the time now have turned into freedom fighters and say, you know, they stand for the right thing. No. You guys should have said this a year ago and you would have saved everybody thousands of dollars. But instead, you try to mute a voice like me and said I was wrong. And as you can see, back then, the shares were $27. Today, they're about to be worth about $2.50 on conversion. So once they convert, $2.50, 10 to 1 will be $25 a share. And you, my young man, will be sitting with a stock that's about to get diluted down to everything. If you don't understand how it's going to happen, go look at Mullen Automotive, how they have continually did a reverse stock split as they keep coming down and getting shorted and selling off their shares and offering. When a company runs via offerings and not based off of the business model, you're going to find out what your company's not worth, okay? So the only one making money here, let's just be very clear, it's not investors. It's not even day traders. The ones making money here are the insiders. That's Adam Aron and the crew that already cashed out on you. So he's going to keep playing this game of tweeting and making comments and videos and doing everything he does just to get you to keep holding and buying while he's waiting for his shares to vest. That's it. It's not a lot of money either. It's just his salary has increased tenfold. Considering the suspension of the covenants, it's crazy. It's a free year, basically. This year is a free year to collect money because it doesn't matter the performance of the business. Nobody expects movies to come back in the fold. Certainly not with the writer's strike, not with the foot traffic being down the way it is, and every movie that flops because you're either going to go woke or you're going to go broke. And that's the reality of what has happened to the movie industry. Nobody wants to admit it, but I'm sitting here telling you that arbitration effect is going to gut you. Adam Aron already has. And these YouTubers, Reddit people, and Twitter guys, they're just in it for clicks. They don't even get money for this. Half these guys don't even make a damn dollar. All they're in it for is clicks. And that's how they live their life. How many clicks did I get? How many views did I get? And that's too much, man. I'd rather just push out the truth and know that I can go back to work tomorrow and make more money than they could ever imagine. But not these guys. They cash out on you. So those are my thoughts on it, only because I saw the stock today at 401. And for everyone to be moving out videos, I saw Ant Trades come out with the video say, we're right where we want to be. Some bullshit like that. This is the same guy 5 months ago that said all-time high is 140. And you can't take that back. And when they stretch it out and they say, oh, the algo is going longer, they don't understand that it's not algo to algo. Back then, you didn't have Ape. You didn't have a balance sheet of negative $5 billion. You didn't have operational loss of $1 billion each year. Back when he's mimicking the stock from 5 years ago. Additionally, he's looking at linear charts, not logarithmic charting. So there's just no way that these guys understand. They're doing TA for a penny stock. And Miss me with the Bed Bath & Beyond bullshit too. Everyone praising the fact that Overstock bought out the name. Who cares? You didn't get a single asset. You didn't get a single piece of inventory, building, lease, nothing. Nothing that holds water. You bought a name. Well, good luck with that, because it's tarnished apparently because of Ryan Cohen, right? Rug pulling, as they call it. Man, he actually made money for that company, more money than they would ever make. He brought eyes to the company. He got people to buy into the stock, and unfortunately, they dumped it on people, not him. So just know, private equity has taken over numerous companies on this stock market, and I might be the only guy in the world, myself and Badass Trader, you know, he calls it out too, but I might be the only guy on YouTube making videos telling you, avoid those private equity companies. The ones where the boards are infiltrated, where they come in and they give you a sweetheart deal, a huge junk bond on the back of it, high yield bonds. Guys, if you're hurting for money, this is not the time to grow. This is not the time to borrow money. This is the worst time to get money. When the interest rates are this high, you literally have to avoid everything. Think about it like you. Would you go buy a car and it's 9% APR? Hell no. You say, you know what? I'm not going to buy a new car unless I had to, right? Unless you had to and you had a job that was going to be able to pay it. But if you don't, you're going to ride your hoopty till the end. And you should. Everyone should. Because that's how it works in this world. There are times when you buckle down, you bite down, and you do the hard right instead of the easy wrong. But the problem is, executives, this is what Ryan Cohen, Larry Chang, and everybody talks about. Executives don't give a shit. Nope. AMC, they don't care. Bed Bath & Beyond, they don't care. Any other company that's ever gone out of business, they don't care because they still get paid. They get severance packages. They get a salary. They get bonuses. And all you get is the short end of the stick as an investor. That's why Mullen Automotive is a scam, allegedly. That's why Kohl's is going to go out of business one day, and or Thomas Kingsbury is not going to have a job amongst the other people that are in charge. Sue Gove is not going to be at Bed Bath & Beyond forever. She's just there, a placeholder. There's so many things happening right now that we called out for months. We called out for almost a year now. So there's no way it happens. The first thing, and I know this video is going longer than what you guys expected, but I'm telling you, I have a lot on my mind. You know, I said this almost a year ago, doing an interview with Kais Malej. And Kais is like, Marantz, Bed Bath & Beyond and GameStop are going to merge. Michael Kupia is going to be a CEO. And, you know, Ryan Cohen's going to do this. They're going to merge. Here's how it's all going to happen. And the minute I sat down and really thought about it, I said, you know what? You know why it doesn't make sense? Because the culture, and I said this out loud on the channel the next day, the culture clash that you would have doesn't work. This is why you can't put all these NBA stars, or that's a poor analogy, but all these NFL stars on a team and expect to win, because it still takes a unit. It still takes a coach. It still takes, you know, a leadership, some type of winner's mentality to succeed. So if that were the case, if any retail company could just partner up with others to conquer what Amazon is, what Walmart is, shit, people would have did it a long time ago. You would have had Mr. Third Place in every industry. They would have all ganged up and they would all made one company, and then they would beat out and they would win. But that's not how it works in business. And I knew that going in, and I said, no, there's no way. So I said that part. And then I have to hear, well, Ryan Cohen's doing this. Carl Icahn's going to do this. And it's just like one bad idea after the next. And then guess what? My mindset has never changed. I said, there's no way. There's just no way, because who's in charge? Who takes responsibility for final delivery at that point? This is why you can't commingle companies. You just can't do it. Merging is hard enough, but you want to sit there and tell me the leadership is going to merge and make it work. Keep your team small. Keep your circle tight. Believe in what you are putting together. And over time, you're going to win. And I don't care if GameStop takes a decade, guys. I don't care if it takes 20 years. And some of you guys can't invest that long. Some of you guys are just here for a splash in the pan. Some of you guys are holding on for 3 years and saying, that's all I've got. I don't care. That's your fault, not mine. But I promise you, if you're having problems, if you can't make it, I'm going to help. I'm going to help as much as I can to help you get to the next spot. I really am. I'm going to wake up every day, make as many videos as I can, to get you guys thinking the way I see it. And if you don't see it my way, that's okay. We're all different people. For all the people who second guess Ryan Cohen and the leadership and what they're going to do, and or just say, you know, games are all digital, or Ryan Cohen doesn't know what he's doing. All these people who say that's the face of failure, all of that, I relish in that. I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Cohen has the video of Brian Susie right there, you know, on top of his refrigerator somewhere, just playing on repeat. And Brian's like, that's the face of failure. He's terrible. I mean, I would eat it alive. Because I remember all the naysayers. Look at this. I'm just ranting, guys. I'm just talking. I could talk forever. I don't care. This video is going to be an hour long. Buckle in. I don't give a shit. I'm out here yelling to the damn woods, to the bushes, whatever they are. I'm just telling you guys. Ryan Cohen is the guy I want to follow into battle. Larry Chang is the guy I trust. I know where they stand for. I know where they come from. I can hear it. I can feel it. And I know who I am. I know I'm dedicated. And I don't quit things, man. I tell you guys, been with my same company for over a decade, been with my wife for almost 2 decades. I don't just start something new because I don't get my way or because it is hard. Nah, I bite down, I dig a little deeper, and I go for it. Especially when I understand what the hell I'm looking at. So, I love everybody. I love what we're doing. Thanks again, guys. I didn't even talk about the 7K. You know what? 7,000 subscribers. I could never dream of that number. And every time I look at it, it just goes and reminds me that there's always one more person to tell about the stock and what we're doing. So, hey, brick by brick, I'll never stop. I just walked a half a mile just shouting. Who's going to pull me over? Who's going to tell me anything? Nobody. Because if somebody were to ask me, what am I talking about out here? Well, I'd talk the ear off and tell them it's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Everything else, complete trash. AMC, you're trash. Bed Bath & Beyond, terrible investment. Who else? Mullen Automotive, never. Carvana, I won't touch you. Who else am I looking at? There's so many other trash stocks that I don't pay attention to for good reason. I just tell people not to touch them. You know, I actually talked about you guys today. Look at this. I could have pushed stop a long time ago. Now, check this out. I don't talk to you guys that often about this stuff. You know, I'm by myself. I'm having like a little conversation with somebody today. And he goes, what's that all about, man? What was she talking about? Some lady walks up. She's like, Marantz. I love that video about David Mitchery this morning. I was like, oh yeah, David Mitchery, the crook, the criminal, allegedly, right? And oh, these dogs can't get me. Don't worry. There's a big, you know, gated area. Some rich house right here. I don't know who. Anyway, he was like, what's that all about? So I actually sat there and I explained to this guy, connecting the dots. Can you imagine? This guy looked at me like I was crazy. He said, what? He goes, hold on. So you take out hours out of your day and night to go study about companies and their origins of the board of directors, where they come from, and why they vote the way they do, and how they go bankrupt and how everything else happens, right? I go, absolutely. He's like, why? I said, because it's fun. Hey guys, I'm sick. I'm sick because I find fun in finding out the truth. I find fun in reading things and seeing beyond just what they want you to see. So maybe that's why the earth is flat, as people tell me. I don't know. I don't think it is flat. I think it's round. Maybe that's why aliens are real. I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm a GameStop investor, and that's not a conspiracy. All right, guys, that's a 15-minute break right there. I got to go run, finish out this last mile. But on that note, I appreciate all of you. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Let's go get it, millionaires. Peace.